everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I have an appointment here in Renton, and I just wanted to say I will be going to it in the next 10 minutes. So I'll just sit here and chill with you guys for a second. I had a long day, long journey on the road in Olympia. I went to the state capitol, and I had a pretty good time there at the legislative branch. And since I'm running for state senator, it doesn't mean nothing to me to sit up there and go there and fill the place out to see where these legislative people and what they do and how they perform. So pretty much, I feel like right now I should continue to go there, and that's the job. I'm going to continue to go there to Olympia, to Thurston County Media. And I would also like to say that I am going to talk on a third episode about why they're censoring Thurston County Media and shutting their studio possibly down and not funding them. That is a platform for young adults, older geriatric people to talk about their thing and do their thing. So pretty much, sorry, I got the little bag right here. I feel like that's messed up. Why are they don't want to fund them? And I'm like, why are you going to shut down all of these places where it's free access to television networks? They're making money. People want to get their stories heard. So what is the big deal? It's not right. And I'm going to talk about it. Whenever I have a platform, I'm going to talk about it because I feel like that's myself. They did the same thing to Seattle Public Community TV. They shut it down. Like I said, I was talking about that in 2020. And so I researched and I talked to Miss Kate, and Kate told me, I don't want to say, a little birdie told me, well, I already said Kate. I'm sorry, Kate. Either way it goes, they are so mean to the television network. It's pathetic. This is a network for people of all races, genders, ethnicities to go and tell their stories. And so I feel like that's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up. So I'm going to talk about it when I get onto their network. I have an appointment with them on the 24th and the 28th, and I'll be interviewing people. I have to reach out to a young lady that's in Seattle and see what days work good for her. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna make sure she comes to the studio. We have to wait a little longer, and I gotta write Kate to let her know a date. Maybe sometime in June I can interview her, but I'm not gonna be running back and forth. It's gonna be twice a month going to Olympia, 2 times. That don't mean peace, but 2 times. So yeah, I'm happy, man. Like I told her, I'm running for state senator and I already put in everything that I need. But here's the deal, I'm not trying to campaign or make money. I'm trying to advocate for the people, the small people, the people that means a lot to me, which are the people that work at Thurston County Media, the people that work at Como News, the people that work at King 5, the people that work on Fox 13 News. I'm serious. The police, the small people, the teachers that don't even make a dime. $2,773. What is that? $2,773 is going towards what? A mortgage. Not only a mortgage, but a car note, and then groceries, and then you're broke for the month. You still got to buy clothes for your children. You still got to buy clothes for yourself. So that's not cool. So I want y'all to think about that long and hard. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to eat and go. I may ask for a to-go box. So pretty much my job is to create a platform. I want to create a platform where people can tell their truths without me being shut down. Tell their absolute truths. Keep it PG-13. Because I mean, come on now, think about it. We have people shaking their booties on TV and getting away with it. What does the FCC say about that? Having thongs on, bras showing, breasts is popping out their bras, but the FCC don't say nothing about that. How can that be so two-faced? As long as you're dolled up in a bra and dong, shaking your booty, you're okay. Think about that. It's not right. The FCC is wrong for that. I try to promote myself as a state senator, and they sit up there and they censor me for what? Promoting myself. But even though I promote myself, it's just wrong how they got it set up, yo. They got it set up for failure for those who really want to get the story out there and get their word heard. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take the opportunity to go to Thurston County every chance I get. 2 times a month is good enough for me. They're right next to NBC. I am affiliated. I'm so blessed that I am affiliated with KCAA, affiliate to NBC. Now, that show that I did yesterday, that didn't go as well as I planned. I've done 600 shows, 600 and counting. 600 shows I've done. And I'll tell you one thing, that show yesterday was not like every show I've done. I've had some people on there that was like rude and everything, but to do that, I'm still processing it in my mind. I'm not mad at the guy, but I'm trying to figure out what I did was wrong. Because you got to think, some people, normal people, they don't use those type of words. Those are SAT words. Those are words you learn in high school to get to Harvard or something. And I was treated like I didn't know what I was talking about. But I'll do this video and edit it because that's my job. That's what I do. That's what I do. I made a promise. Today is the day. So it made me kind of look bad when I don't like when people make me look bad because it's a free show. You get a $1,000 advantage and $1,000 advantage. That show is worth $1,000. You're getting on KCAA NBC. 6 million people listen, but approximately 500,000 really listen. So you get on the show and I get it. You're on the radio. You've been on the radio. You know Fleetwood Mac and you know the Eagles. I get that, but I'm not every person that you meet. I am a very highly intelligent African American girl, and I was not mistreated, but it was just it went left way. If y'all noticed, but I will edit it. I have to do a lot of editing because he said I'm not reading the right prompter and everything. It was just crazy. I mean, if I'm reading everything else right and I get to that part, I don't get it. I wonder though. I wonder if I was this color, how would the storyline go? And that's what I mean when I say what I say. I don't see color like other people see color. When I see white, I don't see just white. I don't even identify. We teach our children how how to stay away from blacks, stay away or ignite with Hispanics or whatever you teach your child. Each and every family teach a child different. But a child knows a color of a person before a math problem. That black dude, mommy. That white dude, mommy. I learned that a long time ago. It was in a book that a child knows the race of a person before a math problem. And that's not right. That is not right. Why do we see? I don't see it like that. I may have gotten mad at specifically white women. I may have gotten mad at specifically Hispanic, but I don't see that as a color. Only when I'm like persecuted or something do I see that race. Identify why are they doing that particular race. Other than that, I don't see race as a thing. I don't. I look at every race equal. I cannot make you treat me a certain way. I cannot say treat me a certain way or you're fired. I wouldn't even do that if I was in power. I wouldn't ask you to treat me a certain way. I would ask you to be yourself. And that's what Kate did. She was being herself. And that's why I appreciate she from Cali, the young whippersnapper. So I don't know, man. We got to stop teaching our children to see color before a math problem. Just think of the creativities we can teach our children if we talking more math and less color heritage. I know I get talked about because I'm different. I know I'm talked about, but I'm not going to change my difference because it makes you feel better. Because whether I'm wearing my real hair or a wig, it still wouldn't make a difference. You're still going to laugh at me. What if I had cancer though? What if I had cancer and I was bald headed, which I'm not? But what if I had cancer? How would you feel then? How would you feel? How would you feel? I rest my case. You think I'm supposed to wear one single black wig, or I have no creativity where I'm supposed to sit up there and not wear different wigs? I admit to wearing wigs, but you should be if you have a transgender person walking in a kindergarten setting talking about Giza and transgender, talking about do you want to be a transgender, and everybody from girls to boys are saying yeah. I'm not saying any of that crap. I speak the truth. So why single me out? I am a truth teller. I know I'm not a hooker or a prostitute or a transvestite. I am a truly full woman. And how dare you treat me that way? I'm not mad. I'm just stating the facts. I got some good people on my side. Some good people. And I'm tired of me being like, what, you want me to show my nappy head? I can walk around still look good with my little fro that comes up to here. I can still look good. And then what would be the problem? Look at her face. Isn't she pretty? Don't you think, is she prettier than me? You know, like, why would you ask your boyfriend something like that? And then the men have to lie because they're getting the goods. So they have to lie and say, no, she's not pretty. She's uglier than me. You know, like, I don't care. I wasn't even looking his way. These are the things I go through with women. And it's sad. Take care of home and stop worrying about me because I'm not here to attract nobody. I just dress like this is because that's who I am. This is what I go through on a daily basis, and it's therapeutic to talk about it. And that's my cue, and that's what I have to say. And no, I'm not deleting this. Like I said, if I had cancer, what would you say to me? Oh, I'm sorry because I have a tumor the size of a grain of salt in my pituitary gland. So now what? But my hair isn't falling out. So now what? What do you have to say about that? Like I said, I'm running and I'm going to run my race. I don't care what nobody or how they help me. I love my helpers. I'm doing this whether I get help or not, 100%. And that's what I rest my case.